We talked about elections earlier. Rhonda Lee would like your vote for judge. This isn't the first office you have run for, county commissioner as well. And let's talk about why you were switching. Why do you want to run for judge instead of county commission?
Well, I am a lawyer and I do have a passion for our justice system, and that's why I went to law school. I'm a non-traditional student. I didn't go back to school until I was in my early 40s. And I had 6 kids and I was raising 6 children, and I decided that that was the path that I wanted to do, a career where I could make the most difference in people's lives.
And what makes you the best candidate for this position in this primary?
I think because based upon, I've been practicing since 2013 and I've worked with thousands of people, and I've done a lot of jury trials and serious complex litigation. I'm talking about murder trials, drugs, guns, you name it, I've done it. And in doing that, you have to be very prepared for a trial. You have to know evidence, you have to know suppression, hearsay, a lot of things you just don't deal with every day just in, you know, smaller type offenses.
You are facing an opponent with a varied background who's also a veteran of the legal system. What do you think is the biggest difference between the two of you?
I think the biggest difference is that I've been working with the general public more and with people who come into court for their first time, into Sessions Court, the one I'm running for, and Sessions Court is the people's court. And I think it gives me a whole different perspective of working with people, and they're scared, they're terrified, and I'm not a government employee. I'm not somebody who's on staff and who gets benefits. I'm out there working with the everyday working people of this county, and I think that's given me an advantage. And it seems to be in Knox County particularly, not all counties, that people just take for granted that, you know, you have to be a district attorney to be a judge. And I don't think that that's true. I think that, you know, being other types of attorneys, like defense attorneys, you can be well served as a judge.
You mentioned Sessions Court. I asked your opponent a little bit about the job right now. Explain for our viewers who aren't familiar with it what they should know about the cases you would handle and the variety.
Well, in Sessions Courts, there's 5 different courtrooms, 5 different judges, and they rotate on a 5-week rotation. So it could be everything from someone who's, you know, drunk or intoxicated, to DUIs, to serious felonies, being murder cases, rape cases, drug cases.
That docket varies.
It varies. It could be anything, but there's 5 different courts. There's a misdemeanor court, and that's going to be you know, like shoplifting, or, you know, then you've got a specialized for DUIs, anybody who's intoxicated while driving, and then you've got a bond and arraignment. Now, felony court is where maybe you would have, you know, you're going to be setting bonds, and you're going to be you know, doing preliminary hearings. This is like the initial stage of litigation. So from here is when it would go up to criminal court if the case doesn't get resolved.
It's serious business, lays the groundwork for our justice system.
Yes, it does.
Rhonda Lee, best of luck to you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.